Hey there everybody, welcome back to FinBear channel. Today is Tuesday, June 29th, and we're going to go over Gran Tierra Energy, and its stock ticker is GTE. We haven't done an update on this stock in a couple of days, so I just want to zoom out real quick, see what's going on, then zoom in on that hourly, and see what we can expect moving forward. So here we are on the weekly chart using my TradingView account. As you see, I have some short-term support and resistance lines already drawn out that we've been using week over week. What I do see here, which is awesome, is we have this W still forming on the weekly chart. That is a good solid W happening there. So we have a double bottom. It's come back up. Typically when you have a W, if you do cursive, you got that little tail going on. Here is our little tail. And what's really awesome about that is that this as well is a W with a double bottom. So I would not be surprised to see in the next few weeks price come into about here. We then might possibly have a small tail and then continued push and momentum upward, which makes sense fundamentally, taking advantage of all the Brent crude oil price increases that are happening too. That is what I'm seeing on the weekly. And the Stoch and the RSI are also in agreement. As you see here, we had our high. It then came down. It did not go lower than these points. So I have a feeling it's going to bounce back up and possibly hit higher than 86 to continue forward. The Stoch right now is showing us at 63 over 56. It is in bullish territory as well. When it breaks out of that 80 zone on the Stoch, that is when we hit overbought territory, where we might see it lose some steam and reset. But again, this is the weekly chart. And you have to remember that the weekly charts and the bigger time charts is what really drives those smaller movements. When you zoom out, you can see the overall movements and patterns of what is going on with the stock. And when you zoom in with like the hourly chart, that is when you can really find your entry, especially if you're looking at holding things long term. Now, if you're a swing trader, you still want to zoom out, but then you're going to zoom in to make your entries and your exits better. So let's look at the hourly. So here on the hourly, we are in a downtrend the past couple of days. It's okay. It's all right. I don't foresee us really closing below 71 cents, this yellow line that I have drawn up previously. That is an area of support. It was support here. It did buckle back down, but then we came right back up in this mini W that happened a few days ago, and we zoomed on up through. I think that we might see a possibility of it becoming a stronger support. And if it does prove to do that, it's going to get upgraded to a thicker green line to me, which are what these are. When that happens and price continues to go up, that is going to just prove to be a stronger support zone on the bigger scale of things. That is what I use for my bigger time frames. As we see here, we are still riding that bottom Bollinger Band, but I think we will see a reversal pretty soon, especially if we just, consolidate right here. If we continue some sideways action, which is you see right here, if we maintain that sideways action between these two yellow points right here, the Bollinger Band will actually scoop back up to meet here. And I think when those two things meet, this Bollinger Band and this line, expect to see price action come back up and try to retest that middle line and then go for the top one. And the RSI and Stoch are supporting that theory because, as you can see, the Stoch has kind of been flatlining the past few days, waiting to make its move. It is currently at 12.92 under 15.48. So it's still giving us a bearish signal. But when we get a gap up of, say, a reverse of those numbers, like 1548 over 12.92, that's a good enough gap to show momentum is happening, and we're going to get a spread of the Stoch, which means it's going to start rising up. RSI looks like it's ready to do its thing as well. As you see here, we had a we had a reversal divergence pattern on the RSI. RSI hit right here, 83, and went down a little bit. It went up here to its higher price, but RSI was lower. And then we had the downtrend happen. I think the downtrend might be done. It might be time for reversal. Like I said, we're going to see a few more lines here, and then we're going to head back up. Volume is still very low. Volume can change anything. So if we get some big buys or a good PR come out, I foresee this thing doing what it needs to do and possibly even hitting a dollar before the end of next month. And that would be really awesome. Again, I'm in this long term. What are you in this for? Are you looking for a quick gain? Are you swing trading it? What's your plan? What's your exit strategy? I'd love to know what other people's exit strategies are. I'll admit I have not fully devised what my exit strategy is for this at a point, and I need to. I need to start doing my models and figure out when I'm ready to say, yep, I've made my gains. I'm ready to get out and put this money into something else. Because we can't hold forever unless it's AMC or GameStop. But realistically, you have to have your exit point. And what's yours? So that's my video for today. Please let me know if you enjoyed it. Hit that like and subscribe if you want to see more content like this. If you know any news about this company, please share it in the comments so other people can read it and see it, and we can grow from that knowledge together. I hope you're having an amazing week and doing great things. And as always, let's go make some money.